I'm Kami. I write for the mamadiaries.com. So nice to talk with you today.
Nice to
I
see you.
also I love the movie. Oh my gosh, it was so great.
Oh,
The music, it plays, such a pivotal role in the movie. How did you kind of ensure that it felt like its own character in the story?
oh, that's fascinating. Yeah, I'd never worked on a musical before. I'd worked a lot with music, and I love music, and I love to listen to when I first read something, there may be a song that gives me the tone or the feeling of that story, and I'll listen to that nonstop. But I'd never worked on a musical before. So honestly, having Alan Menken and our amazing lyricist Glenn Slater come in really early on the project to help kind of educate the rest of us who've been doing animation for a long time, who've been doing, story work for a long time, how you tell a story with songs. And the idea that, of course, that just like any scene, a song needs to move the story forward and carry the character's feelings from one thing to another, whether it's from despair into an idea. Those things are happening in each song, that it's the circumstances change, and that's why they don't feel like they're just dropped in anywhere, like, oh, let's just stop and sing about this feeling. It's really contributing and part of the story woven right in, and we learned that from Alan and Glenn.
So I really love the variety of the different mythical creatures. Can you talk about like what was your inspiration behind the design of them?
Well, the monsters themselves were really based on these ideas of how to make the parents different from each other, but appealing. That you can see why they were attracted to one another, but also why maybe things didn't work out because they have different approaches to life. So that helped, inform dad being, this rambunctious jump in first kind of wolf puppy, and then avoiding conflict, with his armor and rolling up into a ball. And mom being, more thoughtful, takes her time with issues, thinks it through carefully, but holds a grudge. And so, like Grumpy Cat seemed like a real good starting point for her problems with conflict, and so that informed their look and all of that. With the other animals, like the griffins, the wonderful flying cats that the kids are riding, it was like a snow leopard and a snowy owl to start with. Usually griffins have the face of an eagle, and that didn't seem very cuddly. A beak. I mean, I love eagles and birds of prey, but you don't typically want to snuggle them. So it was important that they were more snuggly. But yeah, all the animals are kind of similar, like to the story that you have some familiar aspects, but then you put them together sort of unexpectedly.
Thank you.
You're having a lot of fun with your phone over there. You're just spinning and partying and
So is there like a moment or a scene in Spellbound that makes you especially proud of the film?
yeah, there are a couple. I mean, throughout as the story evolved, certain moments stayed like North Star. That this marks this key moment, and one of them was when Ellian has to let go of what she thought she wanted. She sang about it. I wish there was a way back to the way it was before. And at the end of the movie, how, when she accepts that it won't go back, but she'll be okay with it, how do you show that it's an emotional thing? She's not going to talk to anybody about that. It has to come from her. Her parents have already done their part. They've made her feel loved because she didn't feel loved. And so having her younger self take hold of her and say, really, are you ready to let go of all of that we thought we wanted? And so it was that moment for me. I'm very proud of what we were able to accomplish to have a peek into Ellian's heart as she is ready to move forward.
I love that. Thank you.